Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It is Sunday night, a night of Adventures Anonymous with Okami. I am Doomy of Duo Gaming, and just a quick little shout out if you were one of the people that we talked to and handed out business cards at the Apple Fest today, welcome. Hope you're joining us. Thank you for joining us, and hope we entertain a little bit. Hey, the Apple Fest is a wonderful place. For everything that is apples and food. And
Are you talking about the Apple Butter Festival in Berkeley Springs?
no, I'm
Oh
not.
my god, that's my favorite.
But yes, here we are. We're going to start off tonight. We were in the middle of a big combat session with a dragon. And so with not very many make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you're watching us on YouTube, do that stuff. Make sure you follow us on the Twitch. Check out the tip jar down below, and join the Discord. With our holiday break coming up in November, we will be probably doing some one-shots, and usually we open up the one-shot campaigns to the people in the Discord, and that's how we meet new players and find out what people like to do and how they enjoy the game. Also, I might be doing another workshop for D&D for new players. I usually take 4 to 5 people and we go through a 3 or 4 week course to train people how to play and let them ask questions and learn the game and just all that. Last one went pretty well. Might be willing to do another if there's some interest. So yes, if you're on the Discord, send me a message about that, and we'll talk and figure out what's available for people. So without further ado, let's pass it over to Okami and start this session. All yours.
I just want to say before we get too far into anything, Garlic Fest supremacy for now and for always.
Oh, we have a pickle festival in Baltimore.
Apple Scrapple in Delaware.
But yes, when our intrepid adventurers had left off last time, they had made their way down into the large door that had previously been entirely unknown to our players, for they had failed to go through the smaller door to see the big, dark, imposing door, and has now opened. After defeating the helmed defender of the vault, they walked into the room. Piles of gold everywhere, armor, all kinds of fine treasures, only to awaken a large dragon. Our dear players, or mostly Scratch, attempted to negotiate with the dragon, offering it a small tribute, and when the dragon wanted more than just the large diamond Scratch had offered, they realized there probably wasn't going to be much talking going on with this thing. Our players have had some very good attacks against this thing, and we are going to pick up with our one and only Yurei's turn right out of the gate.
Speaking of stage fright.
Oh, come on, you got this.
Yes. That's a big dragon. Wait, it's a big dragon.
He hasn't got.
I have a
smaller.
stupid question.
Most dragons are big.
I'm going to give you a stupid answer.
Can I climb onto him?
You can sure try.
Cool, because we got this little guy. I don't, although it's an object. I grab like onto its horn or something to launch myself onto him. If I give you a proper roll.
You can absolutely give me a shot for this and see if you are able to attach your grappling hook to this dragon's horn or spine or something.
Cool. You want athletics or acrobatics?
Let's see. Give me an acrobatics first.
I can certainly do that. Or I can certainly try.
So, as Yurei, I want you to describe to me how you're attempting while standing on a pile of gold, and this dragon is unhappy, and I want you to explain to me how your thought process is going for attempting to shoot your grappling hook at this thing's, we'll say, horn.
Well, this thing is a very mobile, flight-capable creature. Not many of us, I mean, a few of us have range. I'm thinking if I can hold on to it, I can at least try to stab it in the skull or something.
Fair enough. So as you line up to shoot out your grappling hook and take the shot, you actually glance off its horn and you're not quite able to make a purchase on it. It kind of pings off. The dragon had moved its head just at the right time and kind of shifted, so you weren't able to attach to it.
Well, damn. It's a good thing I'm hasted. I can still got another action. So we're just gonna stab at him instead.
Just gonna stab him. Stab away.
Stab away.
Flanking reminder.
Yup.
Yes, you do hit.
Sweet. Got magical slashing and all that additional damage.
All that additional damage. Yes, you wounded the dragon, and it roars out in pain, and it swivels its head around to glare at you.
I'm out of actions, but I'm going to bonus action disengage. There. 15 feet around the corner.
All right.
That'll end my turn.
All right, perfect.
Bonus action. Bonus action. Ah, shit.
Bonus action. Well, fuck. All right, Salt.
Move to there. Dodge action. End of turn.
All right, Kyrius.
Totally knew my turn was coming and I was totally prepared. I think I'm just gonna fire at him twice with my bow. As soon as Roll20 decides to load my character sheet.
All right.
There we go.
All right. You miss both shots. The first one goes wide. The second one pings off the dragon's scales and is not able to pierce its hide as it has twisted to face and potentially chase after Masaru.
Okay, well, that's my turn. I'm gonna stay put where I'm at, so that's all I got.
Perfect. All right, Brutosaurus Rex.
Protosaurus Rex is really not wanting this thing to attempt to take off. So is going to once again attempt a grapple.
All right. You are just not able to quite get a grip on it. This thing has managed to shake you off again, and you're just not quite able to get enough purchase to actually hold it.
That is a shame.
Anything else?
No. When you grapple, you don't get to use your multi-attack.
All right. Augie.
Yeah, I make the supposition from last time that I'm just still working on this rift.
Yes, this will be the second round that you have had to work on closing the rift.
Only the second round. Wow.
Yeah, we got back to top of turn order last game, and we went ahead and just ended there. Didn't want you to miss too much.
Oh my god, that's so sweet. Yeah, so just throwing all my energy.
All right, go ahead and give me a religion check and then a strength check, please.
A religion check.
Yes,
What kind of paladin do you think I am? Not a good one.
Wait,
What was after Flash of Genius me? Thank you.
excellent.
And what
then
was the second?
Strength, please.
Check.
Yes. So, Yurei, since you're right there next to Augie, you see that their sword kind of glows a little bit. It's been glowing, and the glow fades a little bit before there's a new surge of energy, and then you see Augie bearing down on this rift, pouring holy strength and holy magic into this thing to seal it closed. And Nasar or Yurei, whichever one you are, Yurei, you can actually see this rift shrinking in size right before your eyes.
Like my soul.
Are you muted?
Yes, I was muted because I was typing initially. Yurei, being distracted with the fact that there's a big thing to kill just gives you an affirmative thumbs up.
Thank you. I feel so inspired to keep at it.
All right, so that's all for you, Augie.
I mean, yeah.
Excellent. And yes, Brutosaurus Rex. You watch as this dragon swings its head back around to you after you have attempted to grapple it again. It snarls at you, a loud, menacing snarl, as it lifts its wings and soars up towards the roof of the room, which is probably, the room itself is probably about 100 feet tall. The dragon goes up about...
Can I make an attack of opportunity, please?
Go for it. You hit. All right.
wait. Oh yeah. Good job.
Medium or smaller?
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely not that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But yes, the dragon now elevate. Oh, I also have to roll.
It's not medium or smaller. No, not.
That too. All right. So yes, the dragon has now taken flight and is going to.
Do the Macarena.
He's going to do the monster mash.
Oh, I love it.
So he hasn't outed the flames yet. Is he still casting light?
Yes, he is still casting light. Give me just a second.
Molly's doing the monster mash, obviously.
Did the mash. The monster mash.
Sorry about that. Yes, he is still casting light. And he is going to come. He is actually coming to. He's going to fly over Brutosaurus Rex and is going to come towards you, Scratch.
Okay.
And he is not able to get in between the pillars. So what he's going to do is he's going to attack you with his tail.
Okay. Shield. Misses.
All right. And that is going to be all for him. He is now kind of clinging. He's still up above. He's kind of attached himself to the two pillars and supporting himself. He's trying to get to you, Scratch.
Okay.
And it is now your turn.
Right where I want him. Scratch takes out his all-purpose tool, grins up at the dragon, and says, "Salora warp," and casts Vortex Warp. Spell save of 23.
And this is Con.
Yes. Damn.
Eh.
Okay. We're just gonna move around this way then.
All right. Doctor.
I'm going to cast a spell. I'm just trying to figure out what kind of doctor am I that I don't have Fireball?
One that doesn't burn his friends alive.
Yeah, I mean, most
Oh,
doctors
I was gonna-
I know don't have that.
Transmute it to Radiant. Witch Bolt is 30 feet. How high up is this thing?
This guy is about 30, 35 feet up. Let me check something here real quick. Hold, please. I have a die for this. He is 35 feet up.
Well, that's too far. All of my spells are either too high level, or they are touch-based, or their range is 30 feet. You know what? We're going to cast Minor Illusion and it's going to appear that Scratch disappears in the location that he's currently in, and then appears right here waving his arms.
Okay. You're trying to confuse the dragon?
Oh god damn it, that's 30 feet as well. He's just There's just gonna be a scratch right here, waving his arms.
Okay, okay.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to use another Harness Divine Power to give myself another level 3 spell slot. And I'm going to hide behind the pillar because I'm brave. Okay, that is the end of my turn.
Very good. Our brave heroes, everyone. Rain! This dragon is now up towards the roof of this room, clinging to 2 pillars.
Excellent. I'm gonna hit it with a sacred flame.
Oh, very good.
Let me just pop that in chat for people.
Oh, yeah, he fails that.
Excellent. And that's my turn. But I have a pretty good view of him still, so I don't need to move.
All right. Halstrom, dragon, up, roof, pillars. Whole song and dance.
Halstrom's gonna move a bit closer to get within range. Seeing how he's high up, Halstrom is going to cast Shatter.
Ooh.
A con save.
All right. And where are you putting your spear?
The thunderous boom is going to.
You cut out.
Oh, that's right. Push to talk. He's gonna center it right on the dragon since he can't quite aim at these pillars and still hit him.
All right, and that is. I'm sorry. You said that was con.
Yep.
Perfect.
DC 9. Oh yeah, he definitely
Oh,
fails.
yeah, he definitely fails. All right. Anything else?
Yes, he's going to command the little cannon to move a bit closer and fire as a bonus action.
All right. Damn, go little rock star.
He just needed a little encouragement from last session.
He just needed that little boost. But yeah.
Got to appease the machine spirit.
Yeah, you definitely hit, and this dragon roars out at you again before turning to face you and snarling.
Halstrom stands undaunted in the face of this monster. And that ends his turn.
Excellent. All right, and we are back to Yurei, top of the turn order.
Sweet. Let's see the range on my throwing items.
I like how you're both the top and the bottom of the turn order.
That's Switch life, yo.
I don't even know what to say at this point.
Is that Switch life?
So we're going to take a bonus action dash.
push to talk.
And throw 2 stars.
All right. Give me that attack.
Wrong character selected.
You know, he's got some augments going on, but yes, the first one hits. Second one hits.
Down 2 charges, and these gouging stars are a +1 and magical for purpose of resistances.
All right.
And that will end his turn.
Perfect. We are back to Salt.
Salt is gonna ready an action to use his magic amplification caster arm after after Scratch's turn.
All right. And so that's it. All right. So before we get to Kyrius, after the attack on Masaru, I'll notice that the lights slowly are getting darker and darker as the dragon uses one of its lair actions, and corrupting shadows begin to emanate from the scales, snuffing out all magical and non-magical light within 60 feet of itself.
Does this count as a spell?
No, it's a lair action.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you guys not see in magical darkness? My bad.
How high up is the dragon right now?
Dragon is 35 feet up, and so as the darkness is pooling out of its scales, and as it's touching the ground, it's spreading outward into a 60-foot circle. And it's not casting darkness, it's just snuffing out light.
Okay. That's fine.
All right, Kyrius, back in darkness.
Well, that changes things a little bit then. I am not going to... I was going to cast Conjure Barrage for the last time that I can, but I'm not going to waste my last 3rd level spell slot on the chance that I will miss it since I can't see it. Instead... Come on, Roll 20, why are you being mean to me?
Because it was me last week and now it's you this week.
Alright, I am... I assume it'll be a disadvantage, but I am just going to... Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Can I have just a second?
Absolutely.
Okay, so Dissonant Whispers does not say I need to be able to see the creature. It just needs to be in range. Am I reading that correctly?
I will allow this, since you do know that the dragon is here and you would have seen it.
And next question is, am I in range?
I'll be concerned if you're not.
Well, it's also up, right? So
Yes, it is up, but you should still be able to hit it. Look, if we're all going back to high school here for a second, we've got Pythagorean theorem going on.
all right. I am Kyrius has only ever done this once before. He's going to try to remember how it worked, and he's going to whisper, "Just die." And that whisper is just going to echo out from him in the direction of the dragon, or to the dragon. And he has to make a spell save DC of 15.
Right, and that's wisdom. Perfect. Ooh, he does pass.
So he takes half damage.
So go ahead and roll 3d6 for me. Excellent. And a moment later, Kyrius, you hear roared out, "I will not die!"
Okay. I don't know what to say to that. I will stay right there. That is the end of my turn.
All right. Brutosaurus Rex.
Cannot see in the dark. So it's gonna focus in on its hearing, and is it able to determine where the dragon is roughly?
You can give me a perception roll.
I just did.
Hey, it didn't. You gotta give it a second for me. You know, it's gotta go all the way across the. It's gotta come up to a whole new hemisphere. With a 15, yeah, you'd have a pretty good idea that the dragon is relatively close by. You're not able to determine exactly where it is, but you are able to determine it's vaguely behind you.
Okay. You're gonna stomp this way a few feet and roar. And then stomp once more. And that is action for this turn.
All right. And that's all for your turn?
Yeah, because I can't do anything else.
Perfect. Augie.
I'm still trucking.
All right, go ahead and give me a strength, just a strength roll this time.
Okay. Just a strength. Woo woo!
Holy, yeah. Augie, you are filled with your, for a moment, you had questioned your own strength and the strength of Pelor, but then you had thrown those doubts away, and you are reinvigorating, and you plunge your sword into this rift. Would you like to give some, what's that word? I have the word. What's the word? Okay, would you like to flare your defeat of this portal and sealing the portal?
Yeah. So I'm sweating up a storm for whatever reasons, hot as Hades down here. It's probably just me, to be honest. And I was struggling because I didn't hear Pelor when I made my, plight of the religious. And so I dug deep within myself, and then all of a sudden you see this little paw come out of a bag, and Rolo puts his little paw on one of my hands on that's holding the sword, and I just know that I could do it, and I drive it down in.
Adorable. I love it.
Thank you.
And yes, as you plunge your sword in, and this rift, you feel it is resisting, but it cannot exist with the holy light of Pelor. And this rift fizzles away, and you hear, just at the very edges of your vision, or you hear at the edge of your vision. Yes, that's the words I'm going with. We're sticking with it. You hear infernal whisperings before they fade into nothing.
Oh, that doesn't make me feel confident. but I guess I'm gonna pivot at that time and turn around and survey the fight behind me.
Do you have dark vision?
Hell no.
Okay. So as the rift had faded, so had your vision. That had kind of been your only source of low light at the moment. And you see like the gold at your feet, and that's about it. You see in the there is a little bit of very low light, and you see the glinting of the dragon's scales across the way and up much higher than you remember it being last time.
Shit. That's all I say, and my turn's over.
All right. So we'll go on to Vermithrax. Get this D6 going. Homeboy's never getting his breath weapon back. And let's see. So we had a minor illusion cast.
Yeah.
And that's...
I'm not expecting that to do that much.
Hey, you know what? At the very least, he moves over a couple pillars and you guys get some better shots at him. And that's intelligence for 17. He pretty much immediately sees through your... Yeah, he pretty much immediately sees through your illusion. And he just kind of scoffs at it before calling out... One as great as I shall not be fooled by mere parlor tricks. And then he moves over a couple pillars, scratch, and he's gonna come after you again.
Okay.
And he is going to bite at you this time. Oh, I lied. It's actually going to multi-attack. It's going to attack Salt with its claws.
Salt takes a hit.
You take 16 slashing.
Just double checking. Yeah, we're good. 16. Okay.
And then claw again.
Yeah, I'll take it.
14 on that one.
14, and that one's against me.
No, that's still against Salt.
Okay.
Because the claws are only a 5-foot attack. The next attack, his bite attack, is against you.
Okay.
30.
Salt is going to use his little ability, Papa. And the bite misses.
All right, very good, excellent. So the dragon, it is swiped at Salt, attacking him, injuring him, and as it goes to bite at you, he brings an arm up to knock the thing away, and he says, in that same monotone voice you had heard earlier, "Not my captain!"
Okay. Alright.
And now it's your turn.
Yes, it is.
You're excited, I'm nervous.
Scratch is going to mutter under his breath, "Weep," as he casts Fly on the T-Rex.
Ooh.
What's your walking path to get over to go touch the T-Rex?
I don't have to touch the T-Rex.
This
Not a
range
touch
of
touch?
touch.
Oh,
Oh, it is a range of touch. Oh shit.
Yeah, you gotta go touch him.
Well, the thing's still above me. I mean, he's not on the ground yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch.
You can hear the clacking of teeth above you, Scratch, as this dragon is trying to get at you.
And Scratch is
You're just too
diving
damn short.
and ducking and rolling because I'm a kobold and I'm agile. And then he's gonna raise up his hands for one of the bites. Oh, great and powerful Vermithrax! I have seen the error of my ways, and I offer my surrender and my aid. And at that point, Salt is going to use his action that I readied.
Mm-hmm.
And using the ability of the caster arm, is going to twin cast the last spell in my Ring of Storing. Haste. On both Vermithrax and the T-Rex.
Okay.
Let me just take that out of the Ring of Spell Storing. So yes, flying hasted T-Rex and angry hasted dragon. Go.
First things first, give me a persuasion to see if he believes you.
Persuasion. I still have guidance.
Very good.
It's not gonna help. I mean, I could use my last flash of genius. Yeah, last flash of genius for today. And, and make it a 10?
Let me check something here real quick. Let me see. So, Vermithrax, perched up on top of these pillars, looks down at you, Scratch. It's fixed you with a menacing gaze. You offer me this sacrifice. You give me strength to attack this beast as a way to atone the grave mistake you made for attacking me, correct?
Yes, just please don't eat me.
He just kind of looks at you and just kind of, your sacrifice and your tribute are accepted. And he refocuses away from you, Scratch, onto Brutosaurus Rex.
I'm also going to bonus action hide.
Excellent.
Yes. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Lachlan.
Lachlan's gonna, upon hearing the spell casting going on from Scratch and having an idea, is gonna run and say, "I need a boost, buddy." and at the same time is going to cast where is it? Spirit Guardians, where did I put it? There it is. Level 3 Spirit Guardians.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead and drop that spell description in the chat, please?
Yes.
No.
And that is the end of my turn.
All right. Rain.
Rain is gonna hit this thing with another sacred flame.
He misses. Still perched onto the pillars. And you hit him. All right. Anything else you wanted to do, Rain, while the dragon is growling and snarling and being all sorts of menacing?
No, I think I'm pretty good where I am. That'll be the end of my turn.
Perfect. Halstra. Dragon. Snarling. Angry. Flying Tyrannosaurus Rex.
We fire at the thing with extreme prejudice.
Extreme prejudice. Okay. Fire away.
That means you have to insult it while you damage it, right?
Give me an insult, my living bard. See if it's worth an extra damage or two.
Mock its people and its culture.
How easy one forsakes their true self for the purpose of power, you shadow-infested filth.
Brilliant. Love it.
Yeah, you forgot its mom. Always insult the mom.
Well, you definitely hit it. I think you may have hit him on the inside. It hurts on the inside now, too.
Excellent. Let's hope the little guy still has a bit of pew in his pew.
He's definitely got some pew in his pew.
Oh my lord! Max damage!
Go, little rock star!
And that's going to end Hellstrom's turn.
This dragon is roaring out in pain and is not happy. Yude. Now loud dragon roaring, also flying T-Rex, and you feel bad for the dragon for a split second because, like, wow, Hellstrom went straight for the kill, but then you get over it.
Right for the soul. Yurei, doing what he did earlier, seeing this thing is still in the air, just random bullshit, go.
Damn, yeah, you fucking hit, absolutely. First one hit, second one miss.
All right. We're gonna reposition. And that will end his turn.
All right. Salt. It is your turn.
Salt's gonna move to there, take the dodge action.
Your turn.
That's it.
Right.
To there, take the dodge action.
All right. So, once again, before we get to Kyrios' turn, because he just happens to be right when this is so perfectly timed, the last few lights that are in this, everything flickers and darkens for just a moment. And as you all watch, shadowy figures start to emerge from the floor below. Well, it's my turn for Roll20 to not want to cooperate with me. These creatures appear before you all. Just as the lights begin to come up, there are 3 spots in humanoid figures of an even darker, shadowy darkness. Kyrios, one is standing directly before you.
Okay. As soon as you said it like comes up through the floor?
Yes, so the lights have flickered a little bit, the low light that there is. Everything had gone completely pitch black for an instant, and then the lights came back up. And then as the lights came back up, so did this pooling black shadow figure come up and manifest in front of you.
Okay. All right. As soon as it appears in front of me, I am going to bonus action Misty Step,
Okay.
which I can do once a day without using a spell slot because I am Fey touched.
Excellent.
To there. And then I am going to move there. And since I used a spell as a bonus action, am I allowed to use a spell on my turn now, or how does that work?
Yeah, you should be able to. As long as the spell can be used specifically as a bonus action, you should be able to use a spell as an action, but let me double check.
You can't use 2 spells in one turn. You can do a spell and a cantrip.
Yep, that's what I just found out as well.
That's fair. I'm okay with that. So we will wait one more round to do my Conjure Barrage, and I will just take 2 shots at him with my bow then.
All right, fire away.
Son of a gun.
Miss and miss.
Alright, well, that's my turn.
All right, Brutus.
Brutus, looking extremely happy to now be a floating T-Rex, kind of bounces up and just hovers in the air, looking rather majestic, staring down the dragon. You said this is 35 feet in the air.
Correct.
You're also hasted.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to use one of my actions to attempt to grapple.
Go for it. Tie goes to the defender. You're not able to do it.
Oh, do damage or try again?
Do it again.
Do
it
again.
Do it again.
Do it again. I can't keep getting 11s. Or maybe I can.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that you can.
That's a lot of 11s.
That is a lot of 11s.
Once again, the dragon is just kind of it. Brutus can tell that this thing it's smirking at him in a dragony way, and
Okay.
it's just kind of
Well,
like it. You can tell the dragon is
going-
making fun of Brutus.
I'm going to, Brutus is going to go float back down to the floor and have his tail lying on the ground ready for Lachlan to climb aboard. And that is the end of Brutus's turn.
All right, Augie.
Hoagie, can I see anything?
You can see back towards the entrance where you had come that there are the statues at each of the corners are giving off a low light. Everything had dimmed and then come back. You have seen arcs of light going towards this spot.
All right. Oh, I'm so limited in things that I can do.
Oh, I just forgot that the dragon would have gotten an attack of opportunity against Brutus. Gonna bite real quick. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brutus. We're gonna bite real quick, buddy. Yeah, you're fine. You're good.
Am I fine if it's a crit fail but still beats the AC?
Okay.
Crit fail
all
always
good.
misses.
Yes, a crit fail always misses. So yes, you are fine. You dropped faster than the dragon had anticipated. So you feel the rush of wind as the jaws close right where your snout had been.
Yay, anything above a 1 hits Brutosaurus Rex.
Could have been an 11.
Ugh.
All right.
Fuck 'em up,
yes,
Augie.
Yes, Augie, you would have seen several points of light coming at this spot right there. And so go ahead and give me a perception real quick.
Okay, I can try it. Perception. Hoo-ha.
Fuck yeah, you are able to triangulate the trajectory of these attacks using only the shadows, the shadows being cast from the pillars to pinpoint where the dragon is.
Fantastic.
At least in this moment.
In this moment. Yup. Too bad I don't have anything. I'm going to pat little Rolo's noggin, give him a thank you, and then look towards the ceiling with my trajectory. I'm smarter than I sound, and cast Moonbeam
Excellent.
at a second level.
In the name of the moon, I shall punish you.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Crystal compact power.
Throw the tiara.
I mean, moonlight is just Palor's radiance reflected.
It's also Neo Queen's.
I'm telling, I'm telling Saloon you said that.
We do
Don't
have,
disrespect.
we do have a moonbeam spell effect.
Yes, and he does fail.
Hoorah.
Where do you want it?
Right here. Right in the face.
All right, Augie. As the light comes down, you notice that this dragon is looking haggard and worn, and you notice that it's clinging to these pillars, and you notice that it's looking injured.
I just, I say, ooh, he looks worse than my Uncle Greg on a Monday morning after late night church whiskey.
Okay.
Augie.
Well, he's got to have different whiskey when he's out of church, obviously.
Obviously, this church whiskey is blessed.
It's that holy kush.
Yeah, Paylor likes whiskey. What can we say?
All right. Anything else, Augie?
I suppose that I'm probably done. Probably done for as well, but definitely done.
All right. The dragon, having taken all these injuries, drops down to the ground and is facing off with Brutosaurus Rex. And Scratch, it looks over at you and it growls out to you. Find the one flinging the sticks and destroy it. Before going back to multi-attack on Brutosaurus Rex.
Nope. Nope. Scratch just grins, and Salt drops concentration on the haste spell on Vermithrax.
Rude. Excellent.
He is lethargic, unable to take any actions or movements until the end of his next turn.
Yep, he feels it drop and his whole body sags.
Do it yourself. Oh wait,
You
can't.
You are playing a dangerous game, little kobold. I will enjoy picking your carcass and your bones from my teeth.
It's like popcorn. I don't recommend it.
All right, now it's the Shadow's turn. Yude. There is a dark pool of scary blackness standing in front of you. Push to talk.
Still not as scary as his teacher.
Fair enough. It is going to attack with this.
It fails.
Okay, so this creature just kind of reaches out to you to swipe at you, and you feel the cold from it, but it doesn't seem to do anything to you. Halstrom, there is a big spooky pool of blackness in front of you that is in the shape of a humanoid. It is going to attack you.
Still not as scary as the horrors of war.
20.
1 sec. Is it me or let's see. That's the same as the AC, so I think that hits. It's meter beat in terms of attacking, right?
Yes.
In that case, it hits.
All right. So
Sorry.
you take 4 necrotic damage, and your strength score.
Actually, Halstrom's going to use his reaction.
Ooh.
He should have it as a, yes, he does. Wrong character, roll 20.
It's just you're just balancing it out. It's equivalent exchange.
Yeah.
Halstrom summons a energy barrier around him that does not appear to be magical. It almost looks magical, but it is not. Because Magitech.
The creature reaches out and kind of taps and beats against it, but it does no damage. Lachlan, there is a scary shadow monster behind you. It's going to attack you.
Is it now?
Yes. Does a 9
No,
hit?
no. No.
I'm
That's just
making sure.
pitiful. Try
just
better.
making
Do better.
Well, fine, if you really want me to. How about a 6?
Don't you have Square Guardians?
No, it fizzled because I don't want to have Spirit Guardians instead of a T-Rex.
Ah.
You would have felt the cold hand coming out, kind of like it brushes through you. So it kind of feels like, like the whole, oh, there's a ghost among us, and it walks through you when you're cold. You feel that, but you take no damage.
I just give it a disappointed look.
It stares back at you with an unseeing shadow face. All right, Scratch.
Scratch just kind of grins at the dragon as he pulls out his revolver.
Oh, this Vermithrax is glaring at you, like panting, heaving jaws, like heaving pants, and his jaws open.
And I'm gonna enjoy picking pieces off of you for my creations. As he takes a breath and blows his breath across the revolver, causing it to glow a little bit. As I use my bonus action to cast Branding Smite on it. At a level 3. And at the same time of breathing on it, I'm going to infuse it with my Artificer ability, Arcane Jolt. And we're gonna fire.
Okay. Fire away.
I missed the first one. How's the second one look?
I mean, I guess that hits. It's not like it's cool. It's like not all the cool kids are shooting dragons with revolvers or anything. But yeah, I guess that hits. Yes.
Okay, 1 second here. Let me get all of this damage out. And Branding Smite at a level 3. So there's some radiant damage. And there's the rest of it.
I have to do math. Hang on.
It's a scary gun.
39, 30, no, 47. And for that one,
All right. Yeah, you hit this thing, and it does a lot of damage, but it doesn't quite do as much as you expected. Because remember, you are in dim light.
I can see in dim light.
I know you can. Not you, I'm worried about.
Okay.
But yes, you hurt this dragon and he roars out in pain, and there is blood on his face. And Scratch, roll me perception. You notice that his blood is black.
It's black. Does that tell me anything besides what my eyes tell me?
This black seems very familiar to you. This reminds you of the stuff that when you had been teleporting Opal through the city, that he had stopped to have to throw up. This looks like the same stuff.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were about to draw parallels to when Rain had a nosebleed in the library and I was a little freaked out.
No, not that mean.
Okay, sounds good. We're good.
All right. Lachlan, you have
Okay,
a
so I'm not
dragon-
gonna disengage because I don't need to. But that is an attack of opportunity if you want it.
It's a 24 hit with a crit.
Well, a crit hits.
You take 14 necrotic, and your strength is reduced by 4.
Oh, okay, that's a lot. That's 6. My strength is now 6.
Don't get hit again.
Minus 6. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I am going to put my hand against the claw of Vermithrax, and I am going to cast Inflict Wounds, transmuted into Radiant Energy at the 3rd level.
Wait, is Vermithrax still flying, or does he fall down because of the...
No, he fell to the
No,
ground.
he landed, and once he landed, Salt ended the concentration on haste on him, so that's why he's fatigued. That's why he hasn't
So-
attacked Brutosaurus Rex.
Was he prone?
I don't think so.
No, he landed
Okay.
himself. He decided to.
Yeah,
Okay.
he came down, got in his I'm going to attack the T-Rex stance, and then had the haste fall.
Gotcha. Just checking.
So as I cast this spell, I say, "Your madness must be purged. May Pan's light do it." And that does not hit.
He just kind of looks down at you. Pan is not here. And then just continues to growl menacingly, as he does.
Okay, that is the end of my turn because I don't have any bonus actions I can use. And that was my last useful spell slot.
All right, Rain. Dragon on ground. If you're talking to us, we can't hear you.
Well, in that case, let's really be mean and hit it with one of these. Let me pop the description in chat for you guys.
Thank you. And he fails.
Excellent.
So, Rain, as you cast that, and you do hit him with it, it doesn't do nearly the damage that you're expecting it to do. And the fire that is around him just kind of seems to be like Lachlan's fire had been earlier. It just seems to be sitting on his scales. It doesn't seem
Oh,
to
I
be
know.
hurting him. He definitely does seem to have taken damage, but not as much as you thought he would.
I hit him with one of these in the last session. My main goal was that it does. It should do more radiant.
Fair enough. Damage is damage. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Excellent. Halstrom. This dragon is looking hurt. He is bleeding. Roll me perception.
Can I roll perception or medicine?
Give me medicine. Actually, give me both.
Okie dokie.
You also see that his blood is black, and you also recognize it as the stuff that had been coming out of Opal. As his primary care physician, you are very familiar with this stuff.
Excellent. Halstrom's going to be a bit angry. He's going to order the mini Dune Walker, eliminate this nuisance in front of me.
Okay. Push to talk.
Does a 12 hit the shadow?
It does.
Ignore the radiant.
Right. Yes, you hit it, and this thing wails out in a pained cry, but is still standing.
All right, Halstrom's just going to walk past it. Determination in his eyes.
It's going to take an attack of opportunity. It misses.
Halstrom's going to walk up to this thing, pull out his mace. Assume this is flanking. Yes, because we got salt there. Move up here just in case.
Yes, that'll be flanking.
And bring down this mace with Holy Fury.
Yeah, you definitely have that Holy Fury.
As he channels the amulet that he found almost months ago into this mace.
Where do you hit him?
If I could, I would aim for his skull.
You can't hit his skull. He's facing away from you towards Scratch.
Then we're going to break his ankles.
Going for the ankle.
We're kneecapping him.
Well, you sure fucking kneecap him, and he screams out in agonized pain.
And that ends his turn.
All right, Yude, you hear the dragon screaming, and it's hurting. There's a hurting dragon.
Seeing that it's hard to climb on this thing, can I try to channel some of my arcane knowledge to try to put the shadow magic for dummies magic into practice to get on top of him?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Give me an Arcana.
RNGesus, please be with me. Ouch.
No, you can still try, but the pamphlet will be no help. You are too stressed.
In that case, we're going to bonus action disengage and just use our normal movement to, well, since he's on the ground, stab at him.
Stab at thee.
.23 hit.
Would you like to flourish your kill?
Yes. Oh, the shadow should probably try to hit me first. Oh wait, no, I disengaged. That's
yeah,
right.
Bonus action disengaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and flourish your kill.
Cool. I'm gonna stab this thing on its tail ride up into it and try to basically drag the blade along its spine until I stab it into its head.
Give me a performance.
Do you want performance or acrobatics?
I want performance. This is cutscene level bullshit.
If you're gonna put on a show, you should roll performance.
Yeah, you're fine. You stab it in. You are able to drag it up. It's amazing. There's like some for everybody. You can see this perfectly because there's
Rules of nature blares in the background.
There's cinematic lighting for everything. And there's two dramatic black bars at the top as Yurei is running up this dragon's spine, bringing the sword with him. And there's cherry blossoms for some reason.
In Draconic, I say, death is too good for you.
As you kill him.
Correct.
All right. Yes, the dragon crashes, like his whole body goes completely limp and he crashes to the ground, letting out a final death wail before more of this black tar goo stuff just starts pouring out of his body, and he dissolves into a puddle of this black goo.
Ew.
Lachlan looks disappointed and just went, oh, his tendons would have been good rope.
That is some serial killer shit right there. I ever heard it.
You realize how much the body of a dragon is worth?
Scales would have been primo armor.
Lachlan's just gonna pat Brontosaurus Rex on the side and drop concentration as he shrinks back down to regular dog.
Well, you're gonna have to wait for your turn for that.
Oh.
There's
Never
Oh
mind.
yeah, I still have one action.
yeah, there's still enemies on the field.
As Yurei finishes this dragon off, he's gonna throw a shuriken behind him to hit the shadow he ran past. Hoping it hits.
Go for it. Yeah, Jesus, fuck, yeah, you hit. Yeah, fuck. Give me another flourish. Push to talk.
As the dragon lands and starts dissolving, not even looking, just flings his wrist, activating the mechanism in his arm back at the shadow. Almost just missing Halstrom at that angle.
Any other bullshit?
No, I think the dice like me enough. I'm not gonna risk it. This ends my turn.
Gonna let somebody else do something fun and exciting?
I'm gonna try.
Alright, salt. The dragon
Lots of
is,
that.
Their dragon is dead, and there are two shadow monsters.
Salt has nothing to do this turn. In turn.
Carius, the dragon is dead, and there are two shadow monsters.
Alright, I am going to move first. Actually, bonus action, I am going to put my hunter's mark. I'm going to move my hunter's mark to this guy.
All right.
Is the gold considered rough terrain or anything, or can I just move there like normal?
So if you go to this square, it's not rough terrain. This square would be rough terrain.
So since
Because it's so much gold.
So since my movement speed is 35, could I make it there, or do I have to go here?
You would be able to make it there, but to get out of that would take, getting out of that spot for that first square would be 10 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Alright, and then I'm gonna fire twice at my hunter's marked guy. and hopefully hit something this time.
I have faith in you. Yes, you absolutely hit on both of those.
Yay! And he has not been damaged yet, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so there will be no Colossus Slayer damage here, but there is Hunter's Mark.
Flourish your kill.
Both air. Does it have eyes?
So it has eye sockets. So standing, this creature is a twisting mass of shadowy darkness. It has what you would classify as a face in the loosest terms. It has shadowy eye sockets, a shadowy mouth, shadowy arms, but nothing specifically as far as actual eyeballs.
Both arrows, one right after the other, are going to fly through just where the eyes would be, just straight through each one, just with pinpoint accuracy.
I love it. This thing screams out in a ghostly wail and just disappears into a shadowy nothingness.
And so ends my turn.
Right. And since we have the T-Rex back on the board, T-Rex, it is your turn.
Is going to go up and finally get to actually do some damage.
Not if you roll an 11. You roll 21, yeah, you're fine.
Okay, and then 28 and has to succeed, is grappled and can escape with a 17.
Is dead.
Brutus is gonna jump. You know the guy on the toilet in Jurassic Park with Rexy just like chomping? Yeah, that.
All right. So as you chomp down, you hear the same, muffled wailing, and shadow, just liquid shadow, just kind of pools out between Brutus's teeth and fade into nothingness on the ground. Congratulations, players! You win. And we are now,
Yay!
and we are now out of combat.
I feel like I did nothing.
You did what none of us could. You closed the portal.
And if you want to reopen the portal, I could let more stuff in.
No, I'm so good.
So we get to take all of the gold now, right?
Only if
God.
these ciphers were out.
I'd like to find a weapon that does damage like Mr. Ure so I can feel.
I can teach you to stab real hard.
I don't think my stabbing angle or might is the problem.
Can we call up Mini Zypher yet?
It's a good question.
You're welcome to try.
I would like to try. Hey, Mini Zypher, are you around again?
Yeah, now that we took care of your problem.
So he appears above you, Rain, looking disheveled and haggard. His hair is messed up. He has almost comedic bags under his eyes, and the bathrobe that he's always wearing. He's just kind of disheveled.
Did we interrupt something?
No. I've been trying to get into the room and have not been able to until you defeated the dragon. Thank you for that, by the way. Yes, I am here. Yes. Hello. Hi.
That's not Minnie Zypher's voice.
Shut up. Yes, it is.
That's an imposter.
Kill it. Not me. I'm not trying to
Go
serve
for
the
it.
wrath, but
Please, somebody attack Mini Zypher. Let's do this.
Lachlan is going to direct a spell at Mini Zypher, but it's actually a druid craft that summons like a little granola bar.
What? Can you?
He
do that
eats
with
magic.
Minecraft?
It has stuff to do with stuff. I can also do prestidigitation or minor illusion. One of these cantrips does the thing.
I don't think it would be Druidcraft, but I think we can do Minor Illusion.
so we're just gonna piss him off with the idea of food.
I mean,
No,
he eats magic.
He eats magic.
What if he doesn't like granola? What if he's allergic to granola magic? Where'd you get your robe? I'm really looking to outfit Rolo in something comfortable.
Ah, yes, granola magic. The magic of hippies and hikers everywhere.
It's that granola mom magic.
I thought that was almond mom.
Nope, now it's granola mom magic. They stole the Subaru from the lesbians,
So
along with their
Frenchy.
strappy sandals.
Yes, he's just eating the granola bar, and he's just kind of. What can I do for you?
What are we here for again?
Gaining
To
magical
equip
items out.
ourselves.
I would assume to loot my armory.
Yes.
What'd you say happened to the dragon when it died?
It melted into a puddle of black goo. And then
Gathers
the black
goo in bottle.
The black goo is absorbing into the stone. You will have to roll me investigation to see if you can collect any before it absorbs into the stone.
Is it like Dragon's Dogma when you defeat a
wait,
giant
I'm
monster?
gonna give guidance on that.
I'm sorry, what was that, Yurei?
Is it like Dragon's Dogma where you defeat a monster, it starts dissolving, turns into bone, and the bones just kind of disappear into the ground?
Yes, but more gooey.
I'm
More
thinking it's more
Wicked
like
Witch in the West.
I'm thinking it's more like the choo-choos from Twilight Princess, where if you're really quick, you can bottle up some of the slime before it fully dissolves. You get a potion.
Guidance on.
Yes, you are able to collect a bottle of dragon goo.
Yeah, the +2 really did help.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, the DC was 26. But yes, Scratch, you now have a bottle of shadow red dragon goo.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry I interrupted.
No, you're good. But yes, Mini Zypher just kind of gestures around to you, Rain. Just, I would assume you're here to loot my armor. I believe that was what your wizard friend was planning on doing. I would assume there's some other things. I don't know what all in here would be interesting to you, but you're welcome to look around.
I just wanted to make sure. Thank you. It's always good to reaffirm consent.
Mini Zypher, might I ask a question?
You can ask another.
You don't see it because of his mask, but he looks done.
Shocking.
In this vault, might there be anything that would be of use to Ryland and his initiates?
Most assuredly. this was as much his fault as it was mine. I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly what was in here, especially since Vermithrax took it over. I'm not sure what he would have kept, collected, destroyed, whatever. But there's probably at least something. Scrolls, books, armor. Take a look around, help yourself.
I just might.
Detect magic.
So you remember in Black Razor when Jason cast Detect Magic in the Dragon's Hoard? It was like he flashbanged himself.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just about everything in this room lights up with magic. The only thing that doesn't light up with magic are the gray floor tiles and the pillars. Everything else, every coin, every chest, every sword, shield, armor piece, everything glows with magic.
Well, I'm going to devote at least an hour's worth of time to search for useful things.
Is there anything specific that you're looking for?
I wouldn't know what specifically to look for in a powerful Underdark being / dragon's horde. I'm just looking.
Well, then how do you know what's useful and what's not?
I will help Mr. Scratch in case he needs anything moved or dug through or...
Because I have an intelligence of a lot.
Hey, it's a valid question. What's useful to one isn't useful to another.
I have 6 people to find useful things for.
Yes, Lachlan, you're searching for your cloak.
Yes, yes, I am. And Brutus is picking up shiny things.
There's a lot of those.
Yes, he only likes the shiniest of the rocks.
So like what kind of shiny rocks are we talking? Like gold pieces, gemstones? What are we talking that he's picking up?
Mainly the ones that like are see-through and they glitter. He's looking at gemstones, but has no concept of what they're worth. He just likes the look of them.
I need Brutus to give me an Arcana.
An Arcana? Oh, that's not good. Need to get to Brutus's character sheet because T-Rex isn't going to do Arcana. Also, if we find a magic item for Brutus, that would be nice, but that's not what he's looking for. Come on, 11.
We'll make D100, please. Please roll me a Constitution save.
He probably wouldn't have touched that gray metallic gem that is over here.
I'm aware.
Aren't all the gems gray with dark vision?
He's also a dog.
You're also assuming that's the only one in the room.
Oh.
Oh no. Wait. Is that oh no? I don't know.
So, Brutus is snuffling around and checking things, and bumps up against a particular crystal and can feel his soul being pulled out of his body before he manages to break away just in time to not have it sucked into a crystal.
He's gonna yelp as he calls out, "The bad crystals!"
Don't touch that one.
Could we wrap it up and take it with us and like use it as something to throw at somebody else?
I tried that. It didn't work.
Hmm.
Walks over, picks it up, puts it back in the pack.
Scratch.
Brutus says, I would wrap it up, but I don't have disposable thumbs.
I has gloves on, so it's fine.
Yes, Scratch, the crystal that Brutus had picked up, you notice it feels heavier than you expected for a crystal that's only about an inch long.
Is somebody already in it?
I hold it up to the light to look through it.
You see the outline of a dragon inside the crystal.
Oh no.
We just gonna tuck that away.
Is it your dragon?
Well, I guess I could decide it to. It appears that maybe, Big Dragon was inhabited by two souls, and maybe I pulled one of them out.
You mean what happened to Opal? You think the dragon in there is Vermithrax? Whilst the goo is whatever was possessing him?
There's about a 50-50 chance it's one way or the other.
Can we not let him out while we're in the horde?
Was holding
Or-
up the gem in a motion like he was going to shatter it on the ground before he stops.
Maybe we should give it to Zypher when we get back.
Oh no.
Yeah, we
no,
don't-
No,
we-
no.
Well, maybe not, but we don't know if Vermithrax is going to be appreciative or out for blood. So let's get the shit that we want to get and get gone before we even think about messing with that.
We can just
Well-
take what.
Go ahead, Kyria, sorry.
I was just saying we can take what we want.
That seems to be the consensus.
I cast
Is
detect
this
magic.
what's going to be paying our wages for the next 10 years?
I was about to say, how's our coffers? Because not all of us have the pockets of some of our crewmates.
I have barely spent any money since the last time we got paid, so I've still got a ton of money.
Scratch opens up his little book and begins to look. We currently have we have 5 platinum pieces, 3,041 gold pieces, 212 silver pieces, and 1,365 copper pieces in the ship's funds.
How long will that last paying out the crew and supplies?
Some quick calculations. Carry the 3. Square root. I mean, with back pay, since we haven't been back to the ship in a while, about. If we were to get back to the ship tomorrow, it would probably last about 2 weeks, what we got left.
That's not great.
Well, we've been gone a while.
Right. I mean, we gotta square up with the people on the ship.
Plus, they might be in jail because, we didn't leave on the best of circumstances, and them being associates of ours, they might have got locked up.
I don't know. My suggestion is that if you're going to take anything other than gear, you should ask Mini Zypher first, because you don't want him to be mad at you.
He said we could raid. Raid has a very
Gear.
broad definition. Well, I
Did you
mean,
miss the part earlier where I said it was important to reaffirm consent?
Lachlan's gonna hold up a hamburger made of illusion and say, Zypher, are we allowed to take the gold as well?
it's not doing him any good.
He just kind of floats over and grabs the burger. If you can, you're more than welcome to. Also, Kyrius.
Is there anything in this room we're not allowed to touch?
Quick pause on that. Lachlan. Kyrius, you cast Detect Magic, and everything lights up with magic except the floor tiles and the columns, including most of your crewmates.
Wow. Okay. Go ahead and let Lachlan say what he was going to say, and I'll think about what I want to do with this then.
All right. So Zypher just kind of floats around. It takes him a minute to float through everything, and he just kind of shrugs and just, you're welcome to take anything that you're able to. I have enchantments and illusions in this place, protecting my wares and my armory from normally what would have been hostile invaders, but you should be able to take weapons, armor, things like that. Shouldn't be any problem. The gold will be more of a problem, mostly because most of it is enchanted and can't actually leave.
Scratch is gonna start wandering this way.
Could I make, if it's okay, could I make an investigation check maybe? To look for two specific items, and not specific, but two kinds of things, and if I find them, great, and if not, okay too?
Absolutely, please do.
So I am looking for, I would love to find a gem, preferably an amulet or a ring, with some kind of protective aberration spell. Shield would be fantastic. And then any, plus something armor.
Absolutely, give me those couple investigation rolls.
In fact, good old drow made armor.
While that's happening, I would like to make some joint arcana and investigation. Find anything related to fire magic.
Go for it. Kyrius, you are not able to find an amulet of shield, but you do find a ring.
Ooh, I'll take that.
And it has a single charge on it, and you are able to find a +1 chess piece.
Nice.
I gave you 3 steps.
Are you looking for 3 separate things, or just looking in 3 separate areas?
3 separate areas.
Okay. The first area you investigate, there's magic everywhere. There is, it's, between Kyrius and Scratch, you guys have figured out that just about everything in this room is magical. Your first check, there's nothing that seems to be related to any fire magic. The second area you check, yes, there is lots of magic, and you're able, more general, and you are able to find a ring as well that has a charge of firebolt. And your third one, there's so much magic, you're not really able to tell the difference between it anymore. And you find a scroll of fireball.
Excellent.
And
DM?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I know I'm you gave me an inch, I'm trying to take a mile. Any chance that it could be +2? I already have a +1 breastplate, but if it has to be +1, I understand.
Just be careful how much you give me to hang you with. Let's see if I can justify a +2.
If you can, I understand. I can always sell the +1 and get gold for it later.
My dice favor you. I rolled 69.
Nice.
I am contractually obligated to give you a +2 breastplate now.
Thank you.
All right, and Lachlan, you were looking for your cloak, correct?
Yes, the Cloak of the Secluded Garden.
What is that?
Let's see, Lachlan
It was
just
an
linked it in,
item that was
fun stuff.
posted over a year ago, and I asked for it then.
God, has it been that long?
Yes, it has.
Yep. July 9th,
We've been doing this for a
2022.
minute. Yes, you do find the cloak. You find it kind of towards the back on kind of what looks like an almost secondary coat rack. And it seems like this was just kind of casually put there without really recognizing what it is.
I very excitedly pick it up, and I swing it onto my shoulders. The item description doesn't say it needs attunement. Can I immediately get it to open its space?
Since this is a very rare item, I am going to amend that, and I am going to make it require attunement.
Okay. I'm gonna run over to Augie and say, Augie, I found it!
Found what?
If this is an old
This
thing, would it have
is
a
cloak.
pre-existing command word?
We're going to have to experiment with that now, aren't we? Let Lachlan be excited for a minute.
I had information that a cloak like this existed within this area, and basically, once I spend some time with it, I'm able to open it into a sub-dimensional space, and then I can grow things in there.
Wait, like a garden that goes with you everywhere?
Yep.
No shit.
It's also like a bag of holding that you can walk into and look around.
Can we have an herb garden?
Yes. Okay, we can have a herb garden.
I'm very excited by that prospect. Also, sunflowers. The seeds are very versatile.
I might.
Actually, the stalks are too. Did you know you can make twine? Fantastic.
I did. It's very cool.
Mr. Scratch, did you need me yet? Oh, sorry, Lachlan.
Yeah, if Lachlan had something else to say, go ahead.
Lachlan's excitement is audible as the sound of pan flutes are just floating around him.
Scratch is investigating these bars in the upper corner. Are they precious metals or workable metals or what?
These are bars of iron, copper, gold, silver, and orichalcum. Valuable and workable.
What is it?
Orichalcum. It's a specific kind of fantasy metal. I don't remember what its D&D stats are.
Orichalca. Okay. Augie, help me get some of these pretty purple ones, which I'm assuming is the orichalcum, into the bag.
All right. Meander over.
And then I'm gonna send Salt while we're doing that. I'm gonna send Salt to look for two things that are probably not in here. But we'll give it a try. Anyway, I'm just gonna send these two to the DM. because I don't want to get anyone else's hopes up. And how many of those bars can we fit into? Well, I mean, yeah, how many? Like, say 5, maybe.
Probably, especially because they are heavy.
Yeah, we don't
Very heavy.
want to overload the bag. 2 more.
All right.
Halstrom's curious about this unusual black metal.
Hold, please.
Going to add 5 bars of orichalcum to the bag of holding.
And DM, I know you're trying to resolve a lot of people asking a lot of things, but at some point I used 10 arrows and I would like to look for as many as I can find.
Roll me investigation. Roll me a d4. You find 3 broken arrows and 7 intact arrows.
Okay, thank you.
And Halstrom, you're looking at the stacks and stacks and stacks of black metal.
Yes.
All right. Are you? It is. They are bars of black metal.
Cool. I want to use my smithing tools to try to understand the property of this metal.
Go for it.
Funny, I still had it swapped to Halstrom, but it rolled as Yurei.
All right. Halstrom, you recognize these as aged mithril.
Did not know it had a form of oxidization, unless it is corrupted.
Didn't roll high enough for that part.
He's gonna take as much as he can realistically carry with his reinforced legs.
Okay. How much can you carry with your legs?
That's what I'm looking up right now. He has a strength of 18 with powerful build, so he considered a large creature when it comes to shoving and pushing or carrying.
Okay, so what's your carry capacity?
Trying to pull it up. I had the calculator. I lost the calculator. Max carry capacity is 540. Drag, push, lift is 1080.
So with these ingots, with how heavy they are, you can carry 2 of them.
It's mithril though. So mithril is super light.
When it's forged, when it's in an ingot form, 1 cubic foot weighs 250 pounds.
The fuck?
So that would be, I guess, 4 ingots. Or 8 ingots.
That sounds heavier than tungsten.
It's a fantasy metal. You are thinking way too hard about it.
Brutus would go up to one of the crew members and I'm just gonna roll a d6 because I'm not sure who he would go up to. He would tug on Yure's robe and say, "Do you think there's any good artifacts for dogs here?"
If I had to take a guess, I would be very hesitant. Canines are not exactly a thing here in the Underdark.
That seems strange.
Augie, was there anything in particular you're looking for?
Augie's just looking for either like mithril armor or something that would be powerful but quiet. Any fancy schmancy boots, rings, but definitely number one is looking for weaponry.
Is there any?
I didn't come prepared with anything specific.
Hey, and that's totally fine. If you think of something, you can also message me. This goes for everyone. If you guys I know I'm putting people on the spot. Don't feel like you have to think of something now. You can always send me something over the next week.
For my knowledge, how long will it take to attune to the cloak?
For player knowledge or for character knowledge?
For player knowledge.
With this cloak, it would probably take you at least a couple hours, just because it is so old. And this is an item from this is an item from ancient times. You're not sure what kind of magic is still on it. Obviously you know what kind of magic it is, but you don't know if there's anything else on it, any wards or anything like that. So it's going to take you at least a couple hours.
Okay. I'm half tempted to have us ask if we can rest here, and then we can take out a bunch of extra stuff. I don't think Lachlan would take that risk. Not knowing that there are angry kobolds outside.
Oh, they're probably not angry anymore.
Do we want to go ahead and fast travel you guys back to the castle?
Yeah, it's also time for me to bid farewell.
Well, the other thing I was thinking was we could fast travel you guys to the castle, and we can go ahead and end session with you guys outside the gates, dramatically waiting to enter and claim your victory.
And does
Sounds
Salt
good to me.
find the arcane cannon?
Yes, Salt would have found the arcane cannon.
Very good. Very good. We'll have to install that later.
If we ever get back to the ship.
I'm gonna just trap you guys down here for the rest of the campaign. You guys are never leaving the Underdark.
I mean, that was in character, by the way. Kyrios has said several times now he missed his
Yeah.
ship.
He has. Scratch is perfectly fine down here.
Augie is very sad.
Dude, I think
They
it's kind of
have
pretty.
seasonal depression.
The first thing Lachlan is doing when he gets his code up and running is pulling Augie in so that she can feel the sunlight again. That they can feel the sunlight again, sorry.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
So fast travel back to the castle, and then we're done.
Yeah, well, at the very least, I'll fast travel you guys back out of the dungeon. Unless you guys want to recrawl the dungeon.
Not
I'll take-
particularly.
I'll take the fast travel.
I mean,
You guys don't want to go back and reinvestigate all of those kobolds and maybe go see if there's anything else in there hiding? Maybe there's another dragon?
I feel like if
I'm
there's
good.
another dragon, they would have duped it out.
I have exactly 2 level 2 spell slots left. I mean,
Yeah, I am.
I got you
So-
beat. I got none.
So we're definitely thinking go fight another dragon. Got it.
I still got
Good.
spell slots for both characters. I'm
look,
great.
we could probably take on a wormling.
Laughs and sneak attack damage.
Shadow, red, worm, link.
Great worm.
Chittering, ribbon, worm.
Pass.
No. No.
I mean, why not?
I'll be nice, I suppose, and fast travel you guys back out to the mouth of. I'll take you back out to the mouth of the mine, and it's very quiet as you guys pass through, back out the way you'd come from this area, and there's something strange in the air about this, essentially this old castle. It's dark, it's depressing, it's stagnant. And now it feels dead. As you come to the mouth of the mine.
I don't like this, Mr. Scratch.
Well, the corruption that was here was probably keeping everything active. And without such a magical source to really affect everything, especially to those of us who are more magically inclined to feel things, we could probably sense this very easily.
Mhm. Are we gonna die? Like, for reals this time? And then stay down here, and then I'll have to be one of them?
Augie, from a medical point of view, we're all gonna die one day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Every time you say that, I find myself worrying more.
Hey, I just faced down a dragon and shot it in the face.
All by yourself.
I mean, I don't remember anyone else getting bit.
Brutus just says, "Hey, I know I didn't do. I didn't manage to keep it on the ground, but I still did a number on that guy."
You did fine.
Can
Actually,
you make me fly again, Captain Scratch?
When it's useful, but right now I'm very tired.
Okay.
this is RJ speaking, not Kyrios, but it's just dawning on me that I actually never hit the dragon once. I missed with every arrow that I fired.
But you took out that shadow, and it was great. You did so good.
The dragon is the size of a barn. How did I miss it every time?
Well,
No, well,
No.
you're like aiming in between its scales and like going for its eyes and its
Oh,
mouth.
that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't always miss it. You would hit it. The arrows would just bounce off. You need to just give it a little extra oomph. That's all it was.
He got
You're
tough
too-
scales.
He's got real
Right.
tough scales.
Right.
well, just because you missed the AC doesn't mean you physically miss. I mean, it could have.
You're right.
It dodges. It could have bounced off. You know that kind of stuff is what happens.
Story-wise, that sounds great. Mechanically, I'm still pissed.
I totally didn't stick to spells that required a dex save because I noticed that it didn't have any bonuses. I totally didn't do that. No.
Cheap.
So we killed a
But effective.
dragon. Do we level?
We win Dungeons and Dragons.
You did.
We went
in
through a
fact-
dungeon and we killed a dragon.
Yep,
you
we-
did, in fact, kill the dragon in the dungeon. And no, you don't get a level up. No, I'm kidding. Yes. You guys do, in fact, get a level up.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
That's the best news all day.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself because I have to laugh maniacally in Rogue.
Wait, did we just hit level 11? Oh, we just hit level 11.
That,
What?
Last time I checked, that
You
was
should
what
take the
comes after
skills feat. Masaru Yurei can now no longer roll below a 10 for anything he has proficiency with.
Oh, he knows. Don't worry. I have not stopped hearing about this. There are reasons I have threatened to not let you guys level up anymore. He is very well aware.
I might be a little excited.
Well,
Uh,
the exciting part for the artificer is I get my level 5 spells, and I also get to craft a spell storing item. So that's the news from the artificer standpoint. Anyone else have anything fun at level 11?
I get improved divine smite, so I am suffused with righteous might that all my melee weapon strikes carry divine power. Whenever I hit a creature with a melee weapon, the creature takes an additional D8 radiant damage.
Nice.
I am
Yeah.
taking a level in fighter, so I will now have action surge.
I can add a
action
bunch
surge
of
is good.
spells.
I need to weigh up I have a decision to make of whether to take wizard or cleric.
Well, honestly, from a roleplay point of view, I went back and forth on this because from a roleplay point of view, taking a level in ranger would make sense because then I get a new favored environment and I could make the Underdark a favored environment. Since we've been down here for so freaking long, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
But
It's only been a few
I-
days.
From roleplay wise, I really love the way that fighter and ranger work, because so much of ranger's abilities focus on like honing your senses or getting more in tune with your environment, while so much of the fighter is like getting stronger with your weapon. So it's really choosing what your character would most want at that point.
Just a D8 of damage. That is it. All right. Well, I'm outie 3,000, y'all.
Have a good night.
Good night,
Good.
Augie.
Alright. You guys, I'm 1 hit point away from 100.
Aw. That's
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were one away from death.
No.
That happened
I mean,
before.
To be fair, the dragon never actually hit me either, so.
You weren't that intimidating. I'm sorry
I mean-
to say, but it's true.
I
You
mean,
just-
versus a dragon, that's not really an insult.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Would you have preferred it be focused on you?
Not yet.
That's what I thought. If you want, I can bring the dragon back and I can have you go 1-to-1 with it. Like, I can set that up.
Nah.
I can set up the cage match of the century.
I'm good.
That wouldn't be much of a cage match of the century. That would be a snack.
Are we also resting here? Like, are we gonna camp here before we head back to the castle? What I'm really asking is, do we get a long rest?
Do you guys want to go ahead and rest in the mining town that's here, or do you want to make your way straight to the castle?
We'll work our way
I
back
just prefer to
home.
rest at the town.
We had a carriage that brought us here, didn't we?
Yeah, and the carriage is long gone. You guys have been down there for multiple hours, like probably easily 10 hours. That thing is gone.
Oh, I don't get access to level 5 spells yet. That was silly of me. Well, while we all do our level ups, if we're good from there, Molly, everything went black. There we go. Are we ready to end it here?
Sure.
I'm trying to figure out what
I don't see why not.
I don't know why it sent you to that map. That's not where I put you guys, but now you should hopefully be on the right map. And yes, I am content to call it there.
Okay. Well, with that being the end, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. We ended the combat session, which is awesome. Characters got to level up, which is always great. Remember to follow, like, subscribe, comment down below, and always remember there are 20 sides to every story. Roll for yours. Have a good night, guys.